Hello everybody, welcome to week 3 of Universal Design for Learning. I'm sorry we can't all be together, but instead I've created videos to cover the content for this week. So what I've tried to do is create a number of videos that are short rather than one big long continuous video, because I think in terms of chunking, it's a good idea to break things up a little bit at least. So the topics we'll look at, the first 1.5 topics we've already seen, the idea of a person as a system, we already talked about last week, so I just wanted to ease you in by putting up a video you're already familiar with. And then the second video is about learning styles. And again, we talked somewhat about that, so I've just gone into it in a little bit more detail. The first half of the video is content you'll be familiar with already, and then the second half talks about a few other models of learning styles. Then I mentioned the idea of multiple intelligences. So that's an idea very closely allied with learning styles, but I felt it was important to put in a separate video. Moving on from there, we look at differentiated instruction, which is a key model in my mind of how to achieve universal design for learning. It emphasizes students are different, and it's important to give them content in a way that's suitable for their needs more than anything else. And then we finish off with a couple of models about technology usage and technology acceptance. These are models you'd find commonly in information systems or computer studies research, and I think they're worth exploring just to see what kind of parameters they talk about. Unfortunately as well, I'm also going to give homework, so on the web page towards the bottom of it, there will be homework for this week as well. In fact, 2 pieces. The first piece really is to continue on, now that you've described your learning outcomes for the topic you want to teach in your assignment. I'd like you to play around with a few designs, just to draw out things with a pen and paper and think about how you might convey the information, and particularly how the medium will impact how you might convey the information. The other thing is to review the top 10 tips for intermediate universal design learners. So on the webpage we'll have a link to all that information. Thanks very much. We'll see you next week.